Hey everybody, welcome back to another Facebook Live here at the Comedy Spot. My name is Brian. It's nice to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This will be a lot of fun. You may or may not know this is our murder mystery show. So thank you for being here. For some reason, my comments aren't coming up, but I'll fix that at some point because I could never have a live stream without something going wrong. So thank you so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a moment. I just want to remind everybody that you can go onto satcomedyspot.com/live. You can go there. You can find out our live schedule. You can get information on how to become a monthly donor for Patreon. You can also just send us a donation if you'd like on Venmo. Remember, the Comedy Spot's normal classes and shows are on pause right now. So we are pivoting, it was what they say in the business, and we are starting to offer online classes. We are doing a live stream almost every night of the week, sometimes 2 or 3 live streams. So thank you for being here. If you guys are all ready to go, we can go ahead and get started. And as the show starts, I'm going to be in the background trying to figure out why I don't have comments. So here we go, everybody. Welcome back to the show, and I give you now to Detective Robin.
Oh, hello, Gumshoes. Thank you for joining us for another week of our murder mystery. I really hope that you enjoyed your week off, but we're back to work tonight. All right, as we know, we have a cold-blooded killer on our hands, and I need your help to interrogate the 3 main suspects in this murder. So I want you to pay attention and come up with questions to ask them during their interrogations, all right? Are you with me? With me? Okay. So what we do know is that Hollywood is a messy place right now. It's messy and it's full of blood and gore. The hottest director in town, Arturo Green, was murdered. He died in his trailer at the studio.
Excuse me, Detective. Let me just show everybody the picture of the murder. The
Perfect.
murder.
I want to see.
Here he is.
Oh,
It's working. You just can't see it.
I was looking and yes, so it's just a sad, sad tale. He died at around 3:30 p.m. on Thursday while he was shooting his big blockbuster movie to come out next summer. And, you know, we know this director, he's the hottest thing in town. He's kind of a rookie director. He only did one of those Coca-Cola student films that you see before the movies, but he's the hottest we got, and he is gone, and we need to figure it out. So you and me, Detective Robin, are going to talk to the 3 main suspects. Now, I want each of them to just say hello as I call you off, all right? First, we have Alice Farini and her son Rupert. Say hello.
Hello there. Farini.
Okay. No, you don't need to. Not yet, Alice. I'm sorry. Not yet, okay?
Yep.
I know you like to talk, but not yet. All right, our second suspect, we have Corey from Craft Services. Say hello, Corey.
Hey guys, what's up? There's
Okay.
hey,
No talking yet. I know you want to talk, but I don't want you to talk yet. All right, and our third suspect, we have Stasia Ronan. Say hello, Stasia.
Hi.
That vocal fry is on point, Stasia. Oh, we got some really good suspects to talk to tonight, Gumshoes, and I hope you're ready because we're going to find the killer together. Pay attention because we will be talking to them in a moment. All right. So the director, the hottest director in town with the best goatee around is dead. It was one of these 3. They were all on set that very day that he died, that he croaked over in his chair. Okay, we're going to talk to them right now. We're getting down to it. And we're going to start, if there are no interjections, then we're going to start with Alice Farini. Alice,
Hello.
go ahead. Tell us a little about yourself.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. Clearly, I have the bone structure of a chiseled celebrity, but I really took a break when I had my darling Rupert here, and he's a bigger star than I ever could have been, huh, Rupert? Rupert?
Darling.
Rupert. Yes, you recognize his famous catchphrase from his movie, Time to Sign.
Oh, I did see that one. That was a great one.
Yes. Hmm.
Oh, well, glorious. Alice, I want to ask you first off, I want all of you gumshoes pay attention and start asking questions. Start thinking of your questions for Alice. I'm going to start it off. Alice, where were you when Arturo died?
Well, of course, I was tutoring my dear son in Latin. Son,
He knows Latin.
straight your Latin. At the time that he was found, I was busy tutoring.
Okay, all right. Tutoring your young son. How old is Rupert?
Rupert is 3.5 years old.
My God, and he knows Latin. That's glorious.
Quite right.
Okay, so Alice, you have a bit of a reputation around Hollywood as being a stage mom.
Well,
How do you take that? Are you quite involved in your children's acting careers?
well, of course. I mean, they take after their mother. It's really my talent that's reflecting out of them, and I feel that it's important for me to have a hand in it as much as possible so that they can reflect the skill with which my womb has given them.
Oh, your womb has given them skill. Boy, oh boy. My mother's womb gave me investigative skills, that's for sure.
So you know what I'm talking about then.
Exactly.
But, Rupert,
Oh, okay. Well, Alice, are there any questions coming in? Brian with a Y?
Oh, excuse me. It's me, Brian with a Y. Nobody's really said anything much so far. Although Jessica did say hello.
Oh, hello, Jessica.
I guess we should say hello to some of the people who are watching, including Kevin Clooney. Kevin Clooney.
Kevin Clooney! Hollywood is in the house!
Also, Tyler Sexton. And then you have your first question, Detective Robin. The question is, when was the last time you saw Arturo and what did you think of him?
This is for you, Alice.
when did I last see him and what did I think of him?
Yes.
Well, I last saw him when he was giving Rupert direction for his scene that he was working on. And I thought that I could have given better direction, but I respected his position as the authority.
Oh, interesting. So I want to learn a little bit more about this movie from all of you, but I'll start with you, Alice. So what is this movie called exactly?
So this movie is called Wide Open Pastures.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a dramatic feature, a dramatic horror, really. Young Rupert is a zombie that roams the wide open pastures.
Beautiful. That's great. That's all I really need to know for now. Wow. Okay.
Oh, excuse me, Detective. We have another question too. Michelle Miller would like to know who's the father.
Oh, okay. Alice.
The father of young Rupert?
Yes.
His father is the stage, my dear.
You had sex with the stage?
No, he's the son of Hollywood, all right?
Oh, wow. Okay, Wide Open Pastures, zombie drama. Got it. Oh, I'm so curious. Whenever I meet your kind, Alice, the stage mom type, I wonder what is it that really drives the need for you to put your children through this? Because child actors, sometimes they end up not being well.
I mean, Rupert, come here. Rupert Carson, come here. His middle name's Carson. As you can see, this boy was made for the stage. Let me gather him.
Okay. Well, I think we might.
Look at these cheeks.
Gotcha. Oh, yes. That's.
How could these not be on stage? All right. That's what I'm driven by. I'm driven by a need for people to see that child, okay?
And not the money.
I mean, the money doesn't hurt,
No,
No.
certainly doesn't hurt, especially if you're already hurting a little bit.
Hmm.
Detective, I just want to remind everybody they should be asking questions in the comments too, and we will highlight them and have our suspects answer them.
Yes, Gumshoes, you're just as responsible as I am. I'm getting paid, but whatever. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Thank you for that, Brian, with a Y. Gumshoes, I do hope you have more questions. But if nothing pressing, we will move on to our next suspect. All right. Corey.
Hey, what's up, dudes? What's going on?
What are you all about?
Oh, yeah. My name's Corey of Craft Services. I do craft services on the set of Wide Open Meadows. Yeah, nothing much to tell about me. I fell in love with cooking, dropped out of culinary school. They made you wear the chef's hat, and I couldn't wear that. So I dropped out. Yeah, so I'm Hollywood, man, I get to see all the action movies, that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you take a liking to seeing the behind the scenes of the movies.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, all right, great. So, Gumshoes, while you're formulating questions for Corey from Craft Services, I'm going to start with the first main obvious one. Where were you when he died?
Oh, yeah. That was I was out on my craft table. I was munching on some Cheetos, the puffy kind. And then I was near the trailer and I saw it shaking. And so I actually called the security guards to go over and check it out.
And they found...
Yeah, the body.
Oh, my.
I know you're thinking, like, it wasn't shaking like sex shaking. It was like violence shaking,
That's what I was thinking exactly. I was like, who's in there? What, is this a scene in the movie? Also, do you know very much about this production? Do you know anything else about the movie? Any major plot points? Or...
Yeah. I mean, I'm just Craft Services, so but yeah, I know there's a big moment in there where a zombie falls in love with a human.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember Arturo saying that's gonna be good.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Detective, I have another question.
Perfect.
Kelly Williams would like to know, Alice, can you say I didn't do it in Latin?
Oh.
I cannot. My son Rupert can, though. Rupert, come say I didn't do it in Latin, please. Rupert, stunt double, will do it. Say it in Latin, please.
I do not know what you're talking about.
There you go.
Oh, wow. This is education, folks. This is what it is. Well, it is. Wow. Fascinating. Okay, so now I'm going back to this movie because I might want to throw money behind it, honestly. A zombie falls in love with a human. That's like Twilight meets zombie movie.
There's like a musical number in it when that happens.
What's the main song? The main song that they do, the famous one.
Oh yeah, the famous one is called Only Want to Be With You. And I know what you're thinking, that's the name of the song by Hootie and the Blowfish, but this is a different song.
I only want to be with you. Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, excuse me, Detective. I'm so sorry. I have another question.
Okay.
Kevin Cooley would like to know of Corey. There's a shortage of pork lately, driving up prices. How are you able to feed everyone on the crew so cheaply?
Wow.
It's actually Corey of Craft Services. It's like my title. It's like the whole thing. That's cool. Good question. I use other things. Sometimes I find like spare ham. I use the spare ham. No one knows if it's spare ham or regular ham. There's no difference. So I use the spare ham.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. Perfect. Are there, I'm just wondering, Corey, I'm wondering a little bit more about your background, where you came from, what put you in this situation to be here.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I always kind of want to be in Hollywood. I mean, I used to direct a little bit. You heard of Vine?
Oh, yes, I have. I've heard of Vine.
It's gone
Oh.
now.
Stasia looks perplexed a little bit. Stasia, what?
I just, I'm like really into the meads, all of the meads.
Oh,
R.I.P. Vine.
oh wow.
I feel like I've seen Corey. What was it, Corey from?
Corey of Craft Services. That wasn't back. I wasn't back then. I was just Corey.
I feel like I recognize you from somewhere. Maybe the meads. You Vined? Mm?
Yeah, I directed my own vines. I had a vision, and I did them. Yeah.
Wow. Stasia, yes.
Oh my God.
What's
You're the guy. You're the guy. You're from and you had a partner and you were the one that was like, Grandpa, no, right? That was you.
Yeah,
And
I was the Grandpa No guy. Yeah.
yeah. You
Yeah.
had a partner. And he was like, but it's Grandpa, right? And that was,
Yeah. Oh man.
oh my God,
Yeah.
your partner was Arturo. What? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. We used to. I mean, we're buds. Yeah, we did stuff back in the day. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Arturo and I we were buds.
Oh, you forgot to mention that you were buds with the director. Okay, yes.
Ooh,
Brian,
excuse
why?
me. Let's see. Dana Bryant would like to know, Corey, would you know if anyone on set has a food allergy? And if yes, did the deceased have a food allergy?
It's actually Corey of Craft Services. It's kind of like a full title. But yeah, I mean, it's part of my job to know. I mean, we got peanut allergies. We got almond allergies. We got macadamia nut allergies. Yeah, I mean, not that I know of. I'm not a coroner, but I saw a body. It didn't look like it had any, allergy stuff. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't know, but I wouldn't give anyone stuff on purpose they're allergic to.
Interesting.
Also, Alice, does Rupert not have a nanny?
Hang on. Annette? No. I train him directly in all his skills. I'm very hands-on.
Wow.
I also train his stunt double full-time. So,
You what?
yeah.
Wow.
Also, Kevin Cooley thinks that maybe Corey from Craft Services used a dead body to feed everybody on set.
What the fuck? No, that's gross. You don't even
That's
taste
a
it.
whole. Well, it's a zombie movie, so I don't know. Kevin Clooney might be onto something.
Yeah, and he got pretty close. He said Corey from Craft Services. It's actually Corey of Craft
Craft
Services.
services. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like Duke of Earl kind of thing going on.
Okay, well, Corey, I do want to ask you just a little bit more about your background, about maybe previous jobs you've had. I know now. I know
Yeah.
that nepotism works in your favor because you knew Arturo, and
Yeah.
somehow you ended up on his set.
Yeah, he actually helped me get this job here at this set. I mean, things are real rough for me. I had a catering job at the Emmys, and I beefed it real good. So.
Beef like you gave beef to someone who couldn't eat it. What do you mean by beef?
Oh, I fucked it. I messed it up. I beefed it. I beefed
What did
it
you
up.
do? How did you? Okay.
So, all
Okay,
right.
Corey of Craft Services, I'd appreciate it if you'd watch your language there. We have young minds being shaped.
That's why I said beefed it.
Pardon your French. These kids know Latin.
Damn. All right, fine. I'll tell you. I got fired because Leonardo DiCaprio was there, and I ate his ham sandwich.
You ate outright out of his hands?
Yeah, right out of his hand. I didn't know it was his. I thought he was handing it to me because I didn't know it was him. Because he's such a good actor, he looks like everybody else. So.
Wow. Okay, well, and you got, okay, that makes sense. I would fire you immediately if you ate my ham sandwich, and I'm not Leo DiCaprio. Wow. Okay, all right. Boy, I believe we might be done in interrogating you, Corey, for now. I mean, I do want to invite everyone, gumshoes alike. I want everyone to, if you see something, say something. If you know something about each other, dish it out, all right? Thank you, though. Great questions, Gumshoes. I think that you're doing a better job than I am. All right, let's move on to our third suspect. The starlet, the wonder, the talent. Stasia, hello.
Hi.
What's your story, girl?
Well, I mean, some people recently have been calling me like an it girl or whatever, but like, I'm just one of you guys, so like, you don't need to do that. So, and also, I just want to let you know that like, I'm really excited to be like involved with this murder. I mean, like, not like involved, but like, between us, I'm like a huge true crime fan. So like, I know, weird, right? Like, whatever.
You're a murderino or what?
Well, some might say, and I'm not just saying that right now because I'm in my like edgy gay bait phase. I'm just really into this. And like, yeah, I'm here to help, and like, if this comes with some clout, like, so be it. It's like,
oh, wow. Okay, great. Well, I appreciate it, Stassi. You are a suspect, though, so I do have to ask you, before the gumshoes get to it, where were you when this man died?
Right. And I just want to point out that as, like, a fan of true crime, obviously I know that, like, if you had something to do with it, you should, like, never talk to people who are investigating. So, like, that in and of itself kind of, like, exonerates me, but, like, I'm here to play the game, okay? So, anyway, when it happened, I obviously was on set. We were filming that scene, the scene where Rupert was running across the fields, getting chased by zombies. And you see the level of professionalism that I have to work with right now. So it took forever. Or, no, maybe it might have been like, no. It might have been the one where I was like belting my vocal solo. It was one of those. Anyway, I was on set, obviously, because like that's what I do. Uh-huh. So, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Well, did anything peculiar happen while you were on set? What do you remember about this time? We need to find a way to peg each of you into the places you said you were. So anything will help, really.
Oh my God, I know. Okay, I remember this now. Okay, so I was on set, but then, like, of course I have my cute little dog Boomer with me. And, like, what had happened was, oh my gosh, crazy story. So, like, we were on set, and then Boomer gets into all of the pad thai provided by, our friend here.
Corey.
Yes, Corey of Craft Services.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so he was like running, jumps into the pad thai, and I'm like, Boomer, stop. That's hilarious. But I also obviously had to take my phone out and record it to my Insta story so everyone can see how funny and relatable my life is.
Perfect.
So, yeah. That's what it was, I think. And you can check that. It's on my Instagram. Well, it's alive, so I guess like it probably went away now. But like I'm sure I have it somewhere or something.
No, we can dig it up. We have all of the resources.
Yeah.
Well, amazing. Are there any other questions coming out, Brian? I have more for Stasia for sure.
Tim Crump would like to know, same question for the latest suspect. When was the last time you saw Arturo, and what was your opinion of him?
Okay, well, we go way back. Okay, he was the one that, like, discovered me off Instagram or whatever. So, like, he was pulling me aside, giving me a note, being like, that was perfect, no problems there. Like, I was, like, maybe even giving him a note. Like, we were just talking about, like, how solid my performance was. and yeah, so obviously much love, and my heart goes out to his family for everything that happened.
Wow. Okay. I want to go back to something you said. You said that you go back with Arturo. You go way back. So tell me the story.
Okay, look. I know this is sounding a little bit like in relation to like maybe like an Eileen Wuornos type, okay? Huge fan of hers, but that's not what's happening here, okay? Just because I have like a lot, like I can have relationships with men and not murder them. So.
Oh, okay.
He discovered me off of my Instagram. This is when I was going through my boheme phase. I was like upper class bohemia, and that was like really trending then, and that's really where I got my start. And he found me and like, brought this talent before you.
So he was up in your DMs, so to speak.
He was purely in like a friend way, but then like also as like a mentor-mentee relationship. So.
And how long did this last? Were you still up in his DMs upon his passing?
Okay, I don't like the connotation of, up in his DMs, because you can do that in like a friendship, mentee-mentor way, and that's really what this was. But I guess we were friendly, we were friendly, like we were fine.
Okay. Well, I guess if you don't want to share any more about what's up in your DMs and who's up in your DMs, or maybe there was a falling out. I don't know. Yes, Brian with a Y.
Kelly Williams would like to know, have you ever had sexual relationships with Arturo Stassi?
Look, I am a professional, okay? I'm a professional. So obviously not. I told you, mentee, mentor, okay? And like, he was really important for my next phase. This film is. My next phase is like straight again, Emmy famous, okay? So that's what this role was going to be for me. And I didn't have to sleep with him to get there, okay? Okay.
You're right. You're totally right. But sounds like trouble in paradise to me. That's all I'm going to say about the matter.
Objection.
Oh.
Your Honor.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, I actually have some information.
Oh, perfect.
That I think could help.
Good.
On who did it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I actually I overheard. I was at the craft table. I was putting together little sandwiches, and I overheard Alice was yelling at Arturo. She was like, "Give me my son a better part in your movie, or like I'll kill you," or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
Alice?
Yeah.
That is false. I never said that I would kill him. I believe the conversation you are referring to was one in which I was asking for us to possibly get our pay a little bit sooner, all right? I just wanted the pay a little sooner.
What did you need to pay
Your
for
Honor.
so soon? Oh, yes.
Overruled. What she said.
Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to overrule it too. So why would anyone need the pay sooner?
Okay, fine. I might have a wee bit of debt that I need to pay off.
Okay. Brian with a Y.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I do have a question.
Yes.
Did the child actor lose his teeth from fighting Arturo? That's what Charlie Lemke's asking.
This is his stunt double, and he lost these teeth from a motorcycle stunt. He was driving the motorcycle, and he hit a flock of chickens, and one of them knocked his teeth out.
My God.
Yeah.
I suppose that would take a lot of money to fix his teeth, wouldn't it, Alice?
The money is for Rupert's cheek injections, okay?
Oh, he does have awfully large cheeks. I knew it.
They don't come cheap, all right, but it's...
Excuse me.
Yes, Brian with a Y.
Patrick Blanson would like to know, Stassi, why are you hiding? What are you hiding in your DM?
Okay, well, DMs are personal, okay? And I know that everyone, like, again, you don't need to put labels on it, like, would want to see inside of, like, an it girl's message box, okay? But, like, that's just personal and private, okay? I already give enough of myself to the audience because of how raw and emotional my performances are. And that just seems like it's going too far, okay?
Wow.
Well,
For once, she's not sharing every little thing about her life. Yes, Brian with the Y.
Also, Patrick Blanson would like to know, Corey, what do you think of Alice being on the set?
I don't know. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, you know? I mean, like, I think kids should be kids, and if they want to act, they should do it themselves. You know, if I was a kid, I wouldn't want someone telling me how to act, you know? So, I don't know. I think she's got an ulterior motive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right.
Yeah. Also, she yelled at Arturo, so that wasn't good.
You're right. She did yell at Arturo.
I noticed something about Arturo, and I think Corey might have been involved in this, okay, since he's coming at me so hard right now. Rupert, quiet. Okay. I noticed that he'd been We got another candy. I noticed that he'd been super irritable and smelly, and that he hadn't been leaving the set. I saw Corey sneaking him food to his trailer. He was rarely leaving, sleeping, pooping, eating, everything on the set. I asked you why.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Arturo's my bud, right? Like, he was working on the movie, he didn't get sleep, and I went and gave him food. We've been buds for a long time. And I'll tell you that number 2 rule of being buds with someone is you don't kill him. That's the number 2 rule.
What's the number 1?
Are you sure you're not just, like, jealous that, like, his, like, Vine career took off? I mean, he's directing films now, and you're serving him sandwiches.
Some would say that films are the ultimate Vine. That's what some people say.
No. I'll have a jealous bone in my body. All my bones are filled with kindness and love.
Wow.
I know it's a little suspicious to me, but
yeah.
It's Brian with the Y.
Yes, Dana Bryant also wanted to know were either of the 2 suspects up in his DMs, up in Stassi's DMs, or Arturo's DMs?
Are you all Instagram friends?
I mean, I'm sure they follow me, so.
Oh.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Now, you guys are actually familiar with each other, so this kind of throws a little bit of a weird curveball, I believe. But I think any of you could have done it. So, Gumshoes, if you have any other questions, looks like you might.
Oh, yes. Tim Crump would like to know, Stassi, if you didn't do it, who do you think did and why?
Well, obviously, again, it's not me, okay? But I do think that Mrs. Rupert's mom, is it? She is constantly trying to get me taken out of my scenes, okay? And she's been really up in arms, like, as you heard, about getting more stage time for her little mongrel child, okay? Ooh. And so I just, and he's just inappropriate on set. You can see right now what I have to work with. It's honestly, it's insane. And for someone of my caliber, like 2.2 million followers right now, and I just, reprogrammed everything, recurated everything. I don't know.
Objection.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking something right here in my brain is that Arturo brought Stasia up in the business. And maybe if they had a falling out, he could probably take her out of it.
Okay.
So maybe they had a falling out and Stasia had to stab him.
Listen, I love all of this. I love all of this conflict we're creating. I want Brian with the Y. I want you to count votes now. Now's the time for the Gumshoes to vote on who they think is guilty. And I want the 3 suspects. Go ahead. Keep them coming. Keep jabbing, because this helps our case.
Okay, let me just say that just because Arturo stopped liking my post and stopped following me doesn't mean anything, okay?
Oh.
And I have enough clout on my own now that I have a career, okay? I don't need him, okay? Let's make that very clear.
Okay. I'm hearing a lot of jealousy coming in the direction towards these young, up-and-coming actors with their whole career ahead of them, all right?
I can't do
I don't need any of that.
I can't do it.
And I wouldn't kill him because he's my bro.
Okay.
You guys made like one successful Vine. I don't know if that would like render like a friendship capacity anymore. So
We've been friends for a while. I mean, we surfboarded together, we boogie boarded together down in Sao Paulo. You know, we're buds. We were buds. Because he's dead.
You guys tell me more about this movie. Oh yes, Brian with the Y.
Kevin Cooley has thinks he knows exactly who did it. It was
Yes.
it was Rupert. Stassi was getting too much attention, which made him fly off the handle since child geniuses have notoriously short tempers. He snuck a gun onto the set in his cheeks, shot Arturo, and stashed the murder weapon back in his cheeks so the cops wouldn't find it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, that sounds. I think that's right. That sounds pretty good.
Wow.
And then Tim Crump says Stassi did it. And Kelly Williams says Stassi did it.
Me? Okay, he gave me the start of my career, you guys, and I told you that this film is a monumental step to my career progression. Okay, why would I off the director like that? That makes absolutely no sense.
Dana Bryant says Corey for sure.
Ooh.
Oh, that's whack. Because I wouldn't kill my bud. That's rule number 2. That's rule number 2.
All right. I have my mind made up. I do really love Kevin Clooney's theory. I love it. And I want to meet Kevin Clooney and go to Lake Como with him. But here is what I gathered. Corey and Arturo were Vine famous friends together. And I did a little digging into the meads, as you kids call it. I did some digging, did I, and I found one special, famous, about 1 million views Vine that you guys did, including it was one that involved you stabbing him with an EpiPen. Do you recall this Vine, Corey? Sounding familiar?
Well,
okay. So what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Good.
I object.
Well, not the time for that. You might as well be the one that had the nut allergy, and it can just sew your little throat shut, because nothing's getting you out of this. The reason that Boomer, the little dog, Stassi's little dog, was eating the pad thai was because Boomer has a real fine palate for peanut butter. And you snuck peanuts into the pad thai even though you were explicitly told not to because you knew multiple people had a nut allergy, and you fed it to Arturo. You sat on a bench with him, you ate pad thai with him, and you watched him scurry away to his trailer to die. So we know how it happened, but god damn it, why?
All right. I did it. The reason is because what's in here wasn't being respected. All right, I went up to Arturo and said, hey, man, let me have a scene in the movie. Let me direct a scene. He said, no, man, you're bad. And over, that's what happened. I got things to say, all right? I got experiences to share. What? All right? That was my one chance. My one chance.
I see why you're not the director of this movie, which is called Wide Open Pastures, a zombie drama romance movie with an opening number called Only Wanna Be With You by Hootie and the Boat.
Long title. I told him not to use that whole title, but he wanted to use that whole title.
Wow, gumshoes, we did it again, and a special shout out to Dana Bryant, who pretty much solved the mystery minute 2. But we did it, gumshoes. Thank you so much. And that is another delicious case closed by Detective Robin. Red Robin. Yum.
By the Charlie
Jack has stopped.
Charlie Lemke also would like to say Kevin Clooney is a star.
Kevin Clooney is a star. He'll be in the next movie, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gumshoes, and thank you, Suspects, and good riddance, Corey of Craft Services. I hope they'll dish up something better next time.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you, Dana Bryant.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for another Comedy Spot Live. That was our murder mystery show. I appreciate everybody being here. Once again, if you could do us a big favor, if you're able to, please make a donation. You could do that via Venmo or go to satcomedyspot.com/live. You can go there and get a schedule of everything that we're doing. Donate to our shows, buy a virtual ticket, and get information on how to be a monthly subscriber. So do all those things. I was looking down at my picture the whole time and I wasn't looking at the camera. I mean, that's fine. It's been a long day, guys. I'll get better at this as I figure things out. I'm out of here. See you later, everybody. Goodbye.
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 Yeah, I'll go back to you guys. You guys can wave goodbye. Hold on just a second. Here we go. There we are. Hey! Hey! Bye, everybody. Have a good day.